How did you get into anime? How did you find yourself to enjoy the medium? Was it a 10-year-old kid who set himself out on a journey to become a master and catch them all? Was it two buff dudes fighting for the fate of the earth? I've gotten into anime being the younger sibling. I knew all the main faces as a kid. Yugi, Ash, and can we throw this guy in here? I'm gonna leave that up to y'all. But the moment my foot truly got into the door was walking in on my brother and hearing the waviest anime opening ever. Now, although Bleach was kind of a blur looking back, there was something just so dang cool about the anime. I'm not sure if it's because of the style these characters had, the actual art style of the whole anime, or maybe it was just us stepping our foot into the world of anime has led most of us to garner our favorites. It's one of the first questions we ask another fellow anime enjoyer when speaking of the medium. This can lead to many discussions or school lunch table arguments, but what's your favorite? I think we can all agree that anime has touched us in a way. Some just more than others.
And I believe I can be a Super Saiyan. So this is my first time exposing this side of me to the world. And I know a lot of y'all laughing, but people who really, that are on my level of intellect, they understand what I'm saying.
One thing that can happen with something that we come to enjoy a whole lot is obsession. Something that we like now becomes a fixation. We search for it, we mimic the things in it, and we slowly start to become it. Some of you watching right now have become anime. You are now part of some weeaboo culture where you associate yourself with a subgroup who dictate their whole mood on whether an anime character does something to their liking. They are the elitists who feel the need to test the validity of other anime watchers. I'm not gonna go out of my way and say these people are cringy. I mean, that's up to you guys to decide. Because I feel like we all have been there once. We all have simply tried to copy the hand signs of Naruto characters or say Kamehameha out loud, replicating the beam clashes we seen in Dragon Ball. I was a younger kid with my brother in my room out here saying shadow clone jutsu with my hand signs up. I think it becomes a problem when people try to use their love or obsession of anime as a footstool to bring their own value, or to make others seem like they aren't a fan of the same thing. It's those people who ask you if you watch an anime, and the moment you give them the answer they're looking for, you are now hit with a 50-question multiple choice test on an anime that came out in the 90s, and if you answer wrong, then you aren't really a fan for real. You ever heard of the term fake fan? You know, the person that says they watch anime then does this.
It is Naruto Shippuden.
Anime at one point was a niche that you had to keep to yourself in your eyes because your classmates could not understand how you could enjoy a man running in a weird fashion with his hands flailing behind him. At face value, anime can seem weird. Really weird. And its enjoyers back then can seem polarizing to the people who never even thought about seeing it. If I didn't find anime on my own back then and my only exposure to a medium like that was this.
Take a bite. Here, I'll help. Watch me.
I'd stay away from it too. Yes, there are bandwagons to anything that gains popularity. If you look at any sport, the best and most popular team or player will start to garner more support. That's just the reality to accept. But don't shun the people who genuinely want to get into it. It's okay if a person's first anime is the most popular on the market. That's just what's going to be shown to them. And these anime are popular in their own right for a reason. So it's not cool to knock somebody down for starting with that. If you are the person who gets angry at someone because they enjoy Demon Slayer as their first anime, why? Does Demon Slayer not have an appealing art style, animation, and pretty straightforward story? Maybe you just don't like it because everyone else does. And that is when your anime personality becomes revolting. It's all you can talk about, but when others want to talk about it with you, you push them away. You have more layers, bro. You just gotta find it. Your love for anime doesn't have to be the only thing you talk about. You don't have to be the anime kid. You can be the kid who likes anime. People having similar interests allows them to connect easily with each other. But I'd argue learning something different about someone can allow you guys to connect as well. Allow room for other interests. I want to make it clear, by the way, I really like anime. It's why I can make videos and talk about it. But trust me, you are not catching me spending my money on them anime waifu body pillows or calling you guys a baka. Thanks for watching, God bless, and peace.